Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. We're walking into 1812 Central, whoops-a-daisy, number 12. This is a super nice one bedroom. And as we walk in the front door, we look right into the bath, and that's been newly refreshed, newly remodeled. Before we get there, if we look to the left, that would be the back door. That would take us out to the free parking. In front of us to the right, we have a entry closet, and to our hard right, we have the kitchen. So let's start with the kitchen. It's actually a very big room. It's probably 13 feet or more across. You can see it's beautiful hardwood floors. The whole apartment is hardwood floors. And as we walk in, we see lots of cabinets on the top. The window is facing west. We have a full-size stove. It's a laminate countertop. You do see the stainless steel sink and the dishwasher, drawers between the stove and the dishwasher, and a little bit more cabinet space underneath. I'll show you the refrigerator as we come back. We do have a couple of outlets above the countertop. Actually, I'll show you the refrigerator now. I'm going to step back and show you the fridge. The fridge is about 5 feet 8 inches high, with the freezer on top. There you go, freezer on top, shelf to the right. And look at that. If you apply it today, we'll throw in some bottles of water. There you go. There's the fridge, crisper drawers underneath. We have a butter dish and shelves on the right. So there's a few areas that are still being worked on in the apartment, but basically this is how it'd be received. There we have the stainless steel sink with a hose attachment for dishes. Turn that on, you see it's all the way hot. It's very strong water pressure, draining nicely. If I look underneath, there you go. You can see it's all put together and can be used as storage. Above, we have your standard maple cabinets. I guess we have some light bulbs in there too. But that's about 2 feet high, 3 shelves, about 10 inches deep. The outlet is underneath the first shelf. Again, it's a laminate countertop. It's a light, sort of a cream color. Into the stainless steel sink. Underneath the countertop is a big drawer. And the cabinets underneath the counter are quite a bit deeper. So we have like almost Lazy Susan style. Those shelves slide out. And then underneath we have the deep cabinets for pots and pans and even appliances. So again, these will slide out like that. As we go a little further, we have a little cabinet there. That's only a 1-footer. We have another set of the bigger cabinets like the ones to our right with another outlet. A little more counter space here. So this is actually a workable food prep area or cleaning area, however you want to use it. Full-size dishwasher. That is clean and ready to go. I think that's a nice to have. Whoops. Underneath the counter we also have, there we go, a set of 4 drawers just like that, with the lowest drawer, the bottom drawer, being a little bit deeper. The stove is a full size. You can see it's nice and clean. I can't tell if this is brand new or not, but when I get close I can't see any scorch marks. So this might be brand new. But probably not. I think I see a little use in the oven. But it sure is clean. It is really, really clean. And then above the stove we have another 1-foot shelf area. We are facing west, so you get terrific afternoon sun. That street is Broadway, and it intersects with Central, right, more or less right there. Standing from the window and going around back towards the apartment, the rest of the apartment, we see a big pantry, which I will show you in just a sec. But just to give you some perspective, There's the back door, the refrigerator, cabinets up above, the stove we just talked about, the dishwasher, stainless steel sink, and the refrigerator. So let's just take a quick look at the pantry, which is really quite sizable. Oh, son of a gun. It's got 3-4 shelves. It's probably about 3 feet in width and maybe 4 feet long. And you can see our work stuff is still here. So there's still a little bit being done. I think there's 4 outlets, 5 outlets in the kitchen in total. Hardwood floors throughout. You see the stairs up to the doorway. Most of our tenants come in the back because of the free parking outside. So that brings us basically just back to the front door. And if I turn to my slight right, we have a nice big entry closet with 2 shelves and a hanging bar. And you can see this is 2 feet deep by about 2 feet across, which is a nice size. Now, I guess we'll just go in order. If we go past the entry, we get our first glance at the living area. But before we get there, let's go to the bathroom. Bathroom has a brand new floor, brand new pedestal sink, nice tank toilet. The tiles have been redone in the shower, which is really nice. You know, I'm going to turn on the light for you here. Just, oh my goodness, when I change the light, it gets kind of dicey. But you can see how clean these tiles are. They were just put in. The tub is super clean too. And the water pressure I know to be very good. The shower head is probably about 6'4" or 6'5", so unless you're really tall, that'll be plenty high enough. You have a hanging bar, and that is your curtain bar. Everything is draining nicely, as I knew it would. So we'll shut that down. Have that collapse. And then from here, we'll just give another look at the tank toilet, which is probably more information. The pedestal sink, you see the outlet and the light switch. The light fixture is just above the mirror, which is really nice. It is a medicine cabinet, so it can be opened up, and there you have that. And we have another little towel bar. So we'll back out of the bathroom, go into the living room. The living room is a more square room. Again, the windows are facing west. There's our first glimpse to the left of the bedroom. We do have a ceiling fan. The radiator will be painted, so that will be nice and clean. Hardwood floors again. I would say this is probably about 11 feet across by maybe 12 feet long, maybe less, maybe 11 and a half feet long by 10 and a half feet across. I don't want to get into an impossible bragging situation here. Well, we got the lights on in the closet. That's nice. This is a very big closet. You can see the hooks. It does have its own light. If we turn to the right, we have a shelf and a hanging bar, and you can see we have a little of the remnants of fixing things up. And we do have a second higher shelf, which is really nice. In total, I'd say it's at least 2 feet deep, maybe a little bit more, and then maybe 4 feet, maybe 5 feet long. So it's a nice big closet. I'm going to walk toward the windows. Again, we're facing west here. On to Broadway, and Broadway goes that way to Central. We're about 2.5 blocks, 3 blocks west of the football stadium for Northwestern. And as I look back, you see where we came from. You see that little glow of light? That's the bathroom. And we come across there and come down this side. Again, we have a ceiling fan in the living room. Lots of outlets, outlets on every wall, I think. Now we come to the bedroom. The bedroom is a little smaller because it's not quite square. So we have a west-facing wall there, and a southwest-facing, window to the far right, and a southwest-facing window straight in front. We do have a ceiling fan, Again, we have lots of outlets. Now this straight piece there, that's probably about 7 feet across. And you have room on top of that. So you can easily get a queen size bed in here, but it'd be a little bit harder to get a king size bed. I'm going to close the bedroom door because behind that is a closet without a closet door. There we are looking out. Hey, where are you going? Looking out onto Broadway. And there you see the little closet area. And this is a harder space to show because it's not intuitive. This wall is straight. That wall is a little angle. And this is where the angle is. And it comes in probably only 10 or 15 degrees. And there we get a glance of the parking. So the parking is included. You see more parking over there. So the free parking is really helpful. And if you look really hard in the windshield, you could see a yellow tag. That will keep you from being towed. Let's take a look. So we have 2 big closets, but this is a very helpful closet in that it's in the bedroom, has a hanging bar, a couple of shelves, but it is a little bit smaller, quite deep there, but again, it comes out at an angle. So it'd be good for your hanging clothes, but you're not going to be able to store everything. There are a few hooks back there, which will be helpful as well. And we do have a little hanging bar if you wanted just to put 1 or 2 things over there, or your ties. I'm going to turn that off. So one more look at the bedroom. This might be helpful for you to get the real feel for it. See how it comes to sort of a point up there. But easily, I've seen queen size beds in here, so there's no problem with that. And there's room for a chair by the window as well. So as we come out of the bedroom, we take another look, and there's the big closet in the living room. Take a look at the living room, which is a nice size room. We walk past out of the living room. We get a look at the remodeled bathroom. The back door, which would take us to the parking, which you saw. The kitchen, which is really quite a bit bigger than a lot of kitchens in vintage apartments, plus the dishwasher, which is nice. And that brings us back to the front door. Whoops, a daisy. Thanks for watching.